This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
Where we want to educate you about our market, empower you to make wise decisions, and help you engage with our expert contributors. Now, Badlands is a community here in town that has, Badlands is the golf course built in a community around Queens Ridge. And a gentleman bought the golf course with the plans of redeveloping it. He wants to put housing, a variety of housing, condos, single-family homes, custom homes, all of that in there. The problem is that he didn't really have that zoning when he bought it. His plan is, I want to build houses, I want to create a new development, I want to make a lot of money. And they're saying, look, first of all, number one, it's a stormwater management area. When it rains, if you're ever on the course when it rains, they just fill up with water. I mean, it's basically a water retention basin, more or less. I don't know about the engineering of it, but I can just tell you that it's something they would have to do significant work to build housing in there. Have you had a chance to see some of these elements or these arguments within this thing, Darren? Have you seen
I've watched it on television also, and it's just one of those. There was a Supreme Court justice the other day who said, if you agree with all the decisions you've made, or if you liked the outcome of all the decisions you've made, then you're not a very good judge.
Right.
And this is one of those situations where I don't think anybody is going to be happy.
No.
The homeowners had a view. And also, there's just the presence of a golf course. There's something about it. I mean, in the heat, in the way the, less concrete, et cetera. You go for a walk, you can tell a small difference. And in the winter, it gets colder if you go for a walk.
Indeed.
And so, and you have less traffic. If you fill in 10 more homes, 20, 30, 40, well, that's 60 more cars.
Yeah.
Right. So then you have ingress and egress. And so it's just the whole situation is so fascinating.
Yeah.
And it's a problem we have throughout the whole valley because we have another one. There's probably 3 major ones right now of disappearing golf courses, which is something that you would not have predicted 20 years ago. It's a really interesting situation on all of these golf courses because all the homeowners are going to be disgruntled.
Right.
You've got the one that's in Green Valley. I can't remember the name of that one.
That's Legacy.
Legacy has just settled out. That
they settled. 20-year lease, right?
So it's 20 or 30.
20-year
lease.
Which
is, it'll happen.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody in this room will be dead, but our children will be suffering through losing that golf course.
That's right.
This is a dilemma. This is what happens in real estate when everybody's involved and you don't, and it's structured a certain way. Many times you get down to you need every single person's vote,
Unanimous
and that's
consent.
why they can't develop that one. It's like the Jockey Club. The Jockey Club can never be developed because the way it's written.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you'll see in certain things now, because people have learned from this, you'll see if you ever buy a timeshare, sometimes deep in the deal, it'll say at year 35, I have a timeshare in California. And there was an argument about somebody trying to develop it, and they couldn't get it accomplished because nobody would sign off. But what they did point out was that in the documents, it states at year 2050 or whatever, that's it. You don't need a vote anymore. So now you'll see a timed out clause.
Oh, wow.
You'll see, because otherwise you end up with the Jockey Club, which is,
kind of
I think it's now underneath the water in the. I'm kidding, but they can never sell it. They can never sell it. So,
can you force somebody to operate a golf course at a loss, just because it's zoned as such? And if they can't, what can they do? What are their options? What other options do they have? The association needs to kind of step in and say, okay, we need to buy this thing. Maybe there needs to be some kind of a put-call number out there for them to be able to buy it.
There has been that going on in a couple of other developments where I've seen they have raised the HOA dues in order to accommodate the common grounds of these courses, etc.
This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld. Thanks for listening. And remember to tune in every Tuesday at 9 a.m. right here on AM 720 KDWN.